Leo, welcome to your general reading. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. I am looking forward to your season. It is very much needed. It is very much necessary. Oh my goodness. Now, I always enjoy or try to enjoy or take away a little bit from all the seasons. We still need to get through Cancer season, which is June 20th, and that's good. We could all do with relaxing our heart space a little more, softening up a little bit, right? So let me tell you something. I'm looking forward to your season, as I always do, for at least one core reason. Everybody needs to move shit forward. Okay? It's time for that fixed fire. Move it forward. We got problems. Get a solution. Is it time for new directions, ideas, and inspirations? Yes. Go that way. Tell you, honey. I'm tired of seeing energies that are like, but this, or this, or this, or this. I mean, people need that fire under their ass, let me tell you. And also, second this year, because we're taking vacation during Leo season. So, again, we need to get to your season sooner rather than later, because I need vacation, honey. It's been a while. It's been a while, and I'm looking forward to mine. All right, show me, Leo. Show me, Leo, please. What's going on for Leo? What's going on for Leo, please? Temperance. King of Wands, that's you. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so in this respect, it is not stagnation at all. Let's make that clear. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Christina. I hate the Seven of Pentacles, and I always admit it. Now, Seven of Pentacles to me is usually not so great. We have some growth, and then it kind of stopped. And then we're stuck there watching that tree, hoping for more growth. Stagnation. But in this sense, no. Your energy is slowly but surely cultivating in a particular direction. I know because you're here and it feels good to you. Slowly but surely, it's like your energy is trying to get back into itself through time, patience, healing, temperance. You, as the King of Wands, feel like you're coming back into your own energy, and it has taken some time to do so with the Seven of Pentacles. There's a certain pace surrounding your energy, particularly your healing, before you started to get back into a place of feeling like you and also feeling correct. Okay? So yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of Seven of Pentacles unless I see it in positive growth. It might be slow positive growth, but still at least it's positive, and that's what I'm seeing here on your baseline so far. So, good job. Let's see how that has benefited you. Your energy was trying to feel better about itself, and I am seeing that. It's been a slow going thing, but careful pruning, careful healing, okay? And also the direction and dedication to keep on in those principles. Okay. That's been important. Show me that current energy, please, for Leo. Dedication of principles towards the self. And making sure that you continue on your particular healing journey. The Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. We got some pentacles on the brain. Okay. We got some stability concepts. Oh my. Good, we've been a little busy. A lot of grounding principles here, Leo. A lot of grounding principles, all right? Stability is the name of the game. You might be very much immersed in work at this time. That's kind of a no-brainer. You might be going through some serious project work now where your energy is very, very preoccupied. So no doubt your healing is coming in at a good time. It's like you were working your fire energy up. Excuse me, and trying to get into a place of comfort so you could take something like this on, because that's a lot of workable energy. In a very real respect, we got the Ten of Pentacles. This is our far-reaching community energy, so it's not just our personal household material world, it goes far beyond that. It's our family, it's our friends, it's our work, it's everything we pour ourselves into to create a life for ourselves, but also the lives of the people that immediately surround us, right? Eight of Pentacles, you working. Three of Pentacles, you working with somebody. Honestly, that Three of Pentacles doesn't mean too much to me at this time because it is a platform card. So the Three of Pentacles is like a spring platform. You know, you ever seen those platforms that have a spring on it? You bounce there and it goes into other things. So it's a starting out structure is my point. Things start out as friendships that grow into more. Things start out as co-workers and then you become best friends. It's a springboard. Okay, sometimes you spring very far outwards, sometimes it's only a couple steps away, but the point is it's a workable thing. So all I'm seeing here is a gathering of resources, cooperation, working together, working in tandem or peacefully with other people in order to accumulate a great deal of resources, energy, time, effort. Like I said, you working. And with other folks. Who they are to you, we shall see. But so far, all right. Some of the future, please. I hope you get to relax a little bit and enjoy all your work, because that's a lot of time, energy, and effort. So Pentacle is not just money. It is all spendable concepts. Time, energy, effort. All right? And you're doing a lot of that. Show me that future, please. Show me that future, please. Show me that future, please. Got a lot of disappointed cross watchers already. It's going to be about money. Well, it could be. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Collective readings equal collective application, which means it may or may not apply to you, in which case check your other placements. Or I'll catch you in the next one. The Magician. Two of Swords. You want more. You don't quite know how. Particularly where that love energy is concerned. Okay? Yeah, I can see that. It's like, okay, I put in a lot of work now. I would like some love, please. Yeah. I see that. The Magician, Two of Swords, Four of Cups. Not great. Okay, but your energy's trying to push past that and bring in more from the universe. You may not know exactly how. It may not be exactly clear to you. But I do know this. You can't put all this energy into the real world and then... I mean, you could, but what would be the fucking point? You can pull in all this work, all this dedication of principle to self and to goals in which you have done a magnificent job. But wouldn't it be nice to share that with somebody? Wouldn't it be nice to feel good about it too? Wouldn't it be nice to have someone support your efforts? You know what I'm saying? So you want more. You do. You put a lot of effort into the real world. Maybe you want to expand your cups a little bit. Maybe you want to share all that with somebody. Maybe the Leo I'm looking at has put so much of themselves into the real world. Maybe they'd like to put some of that into someone else on the emotional level and have it back in return. You may not know how. It may not be the clearest thing to you. I do know this. You're not sitting there on your ass wanting to fill those 4 cups. Okay, you want to pull yourself out of it, not into it. Okay, that would defeat the purpose of the Magician. So, let's see what you can pull in, yeah? Show me that overview, please. Look at everything you have managed to achieve. Okay? I don't know if there's someone surrounding you or not who can appreciate your efforts, and perhaps you want more from them. I don't know. But there is a sense of disappointment, and I don't want you to have disappointment. It's kind of like, man, I put a ton of effort into this, and I feel disappointed. Why? You did put a lot of effort in. That's not contested, honey. I see it. You did put a lot of yourself into something, a lot of effort into something, and you're kind of disappointed with the results, particularly on the love front. You do want more, probably more appreciation of your efforts. That would be my first guess. Show me that overview, please. Judgment. Let's start right there. Ace of Wands of underlying. Yeah, I can see your energy. Trying to make something happen, and it's good. It's coming from a good place, Leo. It is. Show me Judgment, please. Show me Judgment for Leo. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment. You're still manifesting in the future. You're manifesting more because you're disappointed by the results after you put all this work into something. So I don't like that. That already is upsetting to me. The Eight of Pentacles is literally at the core of your reading. So there is a lot of work going into whatever this is. And it could literally be work. But given that you're disappointed kind of by the results, you're still kind of in this position of wanting more. It was more than just work, honey. It was more than just work. I put so much of myself into this. And I'm still disappointed. Tower came out at some point. Show me Judgment, please. I'm so hungry. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment, please. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. We all about that coin, baby. You're a little busy. Leo's a little busy right now. You are all about that stability. Honey, you're trying to bring something together. I don't know how large this is, but it's coming across heavily as community-oriented, project-oriented, you name it, multiple things that affect more than one person. It's not just you sitting there being like, I'm marinating in my own coin and resources. Woo, look at me. No, this has a lot of effort attached to it from more than one person. So I don't know what's going on here. But you're trying to bring a lot together in the 3D world. So yeah, we're talking property, finances, family, friends, community, all that jazz. You're putting an F ton of work into a lot of things and you're still disappointed. And I don't like that, honey. I don't like that. Why are you disappointed? Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Judgment, yes. This is kind of like your calling. This is your gig. This is what you do. Or it's critical timing now. Again, concurrent energies at 10 and 10, so critical timings now. It's kind of like this is your calling, this is what you do. You put all your best energy into this. No shit. I see it. No shit. Almost obsessively for some of you. I mean, wow. You put your best energies into this. It's not half-assed at all. It's not passive at all. It's very, very active. Your energy was slowly building up towards this. It's like getting your game face on. 6 of Pentacles. Dear God. 6 of Pentacles. Look at that. You're just so... Look at this. Your 3D world's blown up, honey. Your 3D world is absolutely blown up. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you got like flooded with work all of a sudden. Project work, contract work. I don't know. I just know that there's multiple people involved and it affects many people at one time. So this is kind of like an all hands in energy. Okay. Many people are affected. You had to gear yourself up for this. You had to get yourself ready for this. And it was a slow going thing. So it wasn't just like it turned. You knew this was happening. Right? You had to work to get your energy on point. And this was coming. You knew it was coming. And I'm sorry it's so career and pentacle heavy. But I see the emotional disappointment for you in future. It's like someone either doesn't appreciate your efforts. Because you're clearly left and wanting more. So I don't know if you got the results that you wanted. I just can't. I can't. That doesn't look right to me. It doesn't look right to me. I don't know that it's not that you got the results that you wanted because you're working so damn hard to bring a lot of things together. Keeping it balanced. Everybody's cared for. Everybody's checked in with. Everybody's doing their job. Okay. Over here, please. Let's Temperance. Show me Temperance, please. Show me Temperance. I don't know what the hell you're gearing up for, but it is time consuming. And I'm not gonna lie, honey. I'm already pissed off that you're disappointed. I'm already pissed because look at it. I know what this is. Okay, this is non-stop work. This is non-stop effort. This is non-stop resources. So why are you disappointed? Damn, because you put so much of yourself into this. So why are you wanting emotionally in future? That's why I'm irritated already. Because I know what it's like to throw myself into something like this. But I'm seeing results, honey. I'm seeing results in the 3D world for you. So what the hell's going on? Show me Temperance, please. Patience, healing the 4 of Wands, household energy, relationship energy. Yes. Healing that. There was an issue. Motherfucker. 10 of Swords, 4 of Wands. There was something dramatic. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. But it was painful and or dramatic. And it happened in the fairly recent past in a connection. Possibly with a fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't feel like that's you, but it could be. Sag, possibly. Not that it matters. I don't know why people keep asking me to call out the signs. Everybody's here. I got heavy earth, so that's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I'm seeing your energy as well as Sag, so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't know what happened here, but there was pain in our relationship. Four of Wands. I don't always assume marriage, but bare bones minimum, this is relationship. This is where we have the reflective energy of 2 and 2 equals 4, hence Four of Wands. Okay. Bare bones minimum relationship energy. Something happened here and it was painful. I don't know that it was necessarily an ending because I'm seeing elements of healing tied to it as opposed to full-on ending. There might have been a threat of an ending. I'm seeing what is likely just pain in a relationship that we had to heal. What that involved, I do not know. It could be that you recover from a breakup or ending. It just doesn't, it's not quite right. And it was laborious too. Jesus. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Good God. Page of Wands. No. No, 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 no. We continue to, that's what I'm saying, I wasn't convinced of that. We continue to stay in or try, Page of Wands, try to show love to a situation that was quite problematic in somebody's relationship world. We try to show this more love than not, even though it's resting on a Page of Wands. Your energy suggests to me that whatever this is incredibly strenuous. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. This had the potential for ending, but we didn't. Not that I can see, not yet. Sorry, I'm not convinced. The healing element, that is Temperance, is the baseline. So that tells me our energy was more open to fixing it than ending it, no matter how difficult, and that's pretty damn difficult. The energy is 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. That's pretty fucking difficult. But I'm seeing a commitment. And the willingness to heal above all. Temperance, resting on a Page of Wands. Not as much as I would like. Not as much as you would like. But the premise here is we're going to heal this no matter how damn difficult it gets. And it's like you're clenching your teeth, right? Leo's clenching their teeth. We're going to heal this no matter how hard it gets. But it's resting on a Page of Wands. Okay? But yes, trying to heal a connection here that means something to you. It's some sort of committed relationship. And it was under, or it felt like it was under attack. Or under the possibility of ending, yes. It was quite strenuous. Your energy had to recover from that. Slowly but surely. And then it got real busy. Alright, show me that King of Wands, please. You, show me that. Let me know if you're dealing with Pisces, connecting. Okay. The emphasis, minimal investment. There seems to be a premise of healing here, sticking it out. We're going to stick it out. We're going to stick it out. We're going to fix this. We're going to stick this shit out. Strain, though. I'm just not convinced, honey. I'm not convinced that it's an ending. I'm just not. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it yet. It's like, no, no, no. 10 of Wands is there backing that up. No, no, no. No, no, no. This is hard. This is really hard. So, Page of Wands, we're going to put some energy into healing this. It's really hard, that's all. Show me that King of Wands, please. That's you. Show me the King of Wands. King of Cups. Okay. Heart space. Excuse me. You might have some water in your charts. Excuse me. What else, please? King of Wands to the King of Cups. Show me. The Magician. See, you're trying to manifest commitments underlying, Hierophant's underlying. So, we were trying to manifest more of an open heart space, a softer heart space, a more relaxed heart space. We're trying to pull in the love. In other words, we're trying to feel more love for this situation, not less, okay? And in that sense, you had a sense of confidence. I'm trying to manifest love. I am trying to manifest an open heart. I am. Obviously, we want more love, not less of it. That's the idea here, okay? Okay, show me the Seven of Pentacles, please. Show me the Seven of Pentacles. I see the desire in you. For you to feel like yourself again, to feel confident in yourself again, and to feel confident about your feelings again, okay? And here's that fucking Magician. And you're still wanting more. So it makes me wonder if you got what you wanted. Right? There he is underlying. Did you? Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, excuse me. Seven of Pentacles. Dude, seriously. Seven of Pentacles. Show me the Seven of Pentacles, please. King of Swords. Oh. Okay. Here's what you want. Here's your reality. Your manifestation is correct. Your Magician energy is correct. I, Leo, King of Wands, want to manifest an open heart. I want to show more love, not less. I want to experience more love, not less. Here's reality. King of Swords or the Seven of Pentacles. That King of Swords is looking real grumpy. Let me tell you why. Despite our manifestation, despite our determination to stick something out, no matter how painful, no matter how close it got to the verge, right? No matter how close we got to that potential ending, nope, we pulled it back. We insist on healing. It may not be much, but that's what we're going to do. Because the idea is, I'm going to manifest love. I'm going to manifest more of it from within me and for me. Correct. This is always a beautiful goal. But how is it turning out? How is that goal turning out? King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. The King of Swords is over here looking at that Seven of Pentacles, getting a little pissed off. Not enough growth on that particular tree. There's kind of a cold awareness of it. Despite our insistence to heal, and to show more love, not less, and to determined to receive more love, not less. That King of Swords looking at that Seven of Pentacles like, I'm pulling it in, but I'm not seeing much results for my labor. You know, feeling a little cold here. Anything else, please, about it? Nah. Why? Three of Wands. I'm just... fuck it. There's this insistence that I'm going to wait. I'm looking around. I still feel cold. I still feel like a King of Swords. When it comes to my love energy, I feel cold. This is what I want. This is what I'm getting. That Seven of Pentacles is reality. This is your hope and your manifestation. Your manifestation is correct. Your output is not. You see how they do not match up? What you want to pull in is not what you're getting. At least it wasn't in the past. I see the premise here for the both of you to try and to heal this. Not as much energy is going into that healing as should be happening. With that Page of Wands. It's lovely that you both insisted to heal. But the strain and the pain, I think, is much higher than the both of you are giving it credit for, because you're both kind of approaching it from a Page of Wands. Okay. So your goal is lovely. What you want is lovely and it's correct. But you're not getting it. You insist on holding out and waiting, and you keep watching that particular pot to boil on the stove, and it ain't. Because this is what you want, this is what you're getting, this is what you want, this is what you're getting. Do you see what I'm saying? I understand the kind of energetic decision between you two, even if it wasn't spoken. We're going to keep sticking this out. Doesn't matter how intense it gets, or how laborious it gets, or how painful it is, or how lack of love there is. Page of Wands, we can handle it. We can handle healing this. Yeah. Because this is what I want. Okay, granted, Leo, this is what you want, but can you get it from this connection? Because what you want is correct. The output isn't. You get me? You keep looking at this particular growth on the tree, wondering why nothing's happened. It gets you colder, and it gets you more pissed off, but you still insist on waiting, holding back. despite the evidence. All right, honey, time is the biggest thief of all. To quote Meatloaf, if you're only killing time, it'll kill you right back. I just don't want you to sit there and continue to get angry with the person you said that you can fix things with, and you're getting increasingly angry about the love you're not receiving. Because you're manifesting it. But that doesn't mean you're getting it. Not from the person, not from this person. I don't want you to cause yourself unnecessary harm and unnecessary grief and unnecessary anger and unnecessary coldness. Because your goal is correct, but that doesn't mean you're applying it to the right person. Okay, let's keep going. Your energy, though, in the current orientation, Leo busy. And I see that, so we'll see how it applies to your love energy. Because this is heavy 3D shit. I mean, that's heavy 3D stuff. Okay, and you're still disappointed in the future, Leo. That's why I'm pissed off for you. You're still pissed off. I mean, you're still sad. You're still disappointed despite all these efforts. The hell, man? Show me this Ten of Pentacles, please. Show me this Ten of Pentacles for Leo, please. Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. Nope. Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. Nine of Swords. Honey, your stability is stressing you the fuck out. What else, please? There it is, but we're going to keep showing patience. Okay. Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles. I know things will get better if we just stick to it, if we just stick to that contract, if we just stick to that pentacle, if we just stick to our agreement, things will get better. Look at me work at this. Look at me work with this. We just need more time and patience. That's it. Okay. You know, a couple of things. First of all, this is kind of hitting me from several directions. I was struck by this immediately on your baseline. Okay? Your real world energy is grossly preoccupied at this time. I see it. It's almost overwhelming in my eyes. You are working on many things. That's the way I'm looking at today. It is grossly as in huge, largely. Okay, grossly, expansive, all over the place. Hugely invested in your real world activities. I got a couple things going on for you that's heavily project work with your material world. Good for you. I applaud that kind of energy and effort. I live by those principles as well. Okay? Work hard, gather resources, do well. Do well by others, do well by family, do well by the self. Yes, I honor those same principles, so I understand where you're coming from. Then there's this other thing that's tied up to it. It's almost like somebody's union is hanging in the balance of this. Their relationship, their connection, or their commitment is kind of mixed up or intertwined into these very laborious real-world activities for which you have a positive response. I'm busy, I'm dedicated, I'm busy, I'm dedicated. Yes, you are. Again, I understand that very well. Heavily obligated you are. Or the person you're tied to, I don't know. Whomever is generating all this real world energy. Okay, you or them. And then there's this other thing attached to it, which is the actual relationship energy I'm seeing somewhere that got really close to the brink of ending. But I have a really rough and loose translation between the two of you to heal it. Page of Wands. It hit critical mass at some point in the past. But you're like, no. The both of you are like, no. Temperance that shit. We can work it out. Page of Wands, though. For your part, Leo, energetically speaking, you are manifesting love. You are manifesting specifically more love within yourself and more likely the person that you said, temperance. Okay? We're going to heal it. That's correct. This is absolutely 100% correct. Here's why you're upset. You're not getting it. Not from this person who you agreed to work things out with, even if it wasn't spoken. You two energetically agreed to this. I can tell things got real rough and dirty between you two. Difficult. You're frustrated because, first of all, I saw it right away. Your energy was already gathering steam for whatever the hell this is. It was trying to rest to get energy for this. And it was also trying to rest in recovery from this. Do you see how I'm saying I got two things that are intertwined? One feels like they're dependent on the other in terms of your real world 3D activities and the person who is tied to you. You're over here trying to rest and heal your energy before you engage in this. Boom, fast forward current day. It's engaged in whatever the hell this is. And the only time I see negative aspects pop up in what is otherwise positive, goal-driven, beautiful, energy is when it drags back to whatever this connection is that has not been healed. That you still aren't getting the love you want from. And it's causing you to get cold and angry as you kind of obsessively wait for this other person to open up, or they're waiting for you to open up. I don't think it's them waiting for you to open up, because I see you right here wanting to manifest love, to love and to be loved. It's the simplest fucking thing in the world. So it's more like you then, sorry honey, I'm pegging you with this, taking the responsibility that you're becoming increasingly frustrated, watching and waiting for things to develop on that particular tree. Because you're like, I know what I want, but you can't guarantee the other side. Just because you know you want more love and to be loved by this person does not mean that they're on the same fucking page with you. Because I see somebody here getting cold as they insist on waiting for that pot to fucking boil on the stove. And they get increasingly angry when they're not getting the results that they were trying to manifest. Because, honey, I know what it is that you want. And that's beautiful, but there's no guarantee you're going to get it back. So that's what happens when we have a loose translation. We're fine. We'll get through it. This was really hard. We got to a breaking point, but we'll be fine. FYI. You have way too much going on. So, as your energy was gaining momentum, trying to heal, recover from this, you knew you were going to engage in some very serious pentacle energy. I can't stress that enough. And in this, I feel like God, you got so much going on. And in your efforts to procure stability, you worry about the future. You worry about future opportunities. You worry about future advances and increasing your stability. Honey, you got way too much going on. We're still showing temperance to the situation. You're still showing patience in terms of all this work that you're doing. There's a bigger part of you that's hope that's tied to something greater. If I put in all these efforts here, perhaps I'll generate something new in the future. There is so much wrapped up into your mind right now. I want this to lead to other things. That's why I'm throwing all of myself into this. P.S. This is still very much on my mind. Oh my God, honey. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Show me this Eight of Pentacles, please. Show me this Eight of Pentacles. That's a lot. That's just so much, honey. Show me this Eight of Pentacles, please. Show me this Eight of Pentacles, please. Seven of Cups. How so? Four of Swords. Just... I told you. It's so concurrent. Everything is concurrent. Oh. You still want to heal your love energies. You want to feel better about your cups. You want to feel better about your feelings. Even while you're doing all this work. Oh, God. Oh, the Ten of Wands, that tension's still there. You're still trying to work with them. You're still trying to do whatever it is you're doing in the real world that's generating all this fucking activity. I mean, you're so patient. You're so patient, but also this back here is a very slow burn, and not the good kind of slow burn. Increasingly frustrated by the weight of showing some sort of proof or advancement in our love energy with the person that came to the bleeding edge with. Show me that, anything else please about that Eight of Pentacles? You're still trying to show, and there's that Eight of Swords, man. There's still... Your love energy is no wiser for wear. You keep trying to show it patience. You keep trying to show it healing, but you're still confused. Even while you're working non-stop in whatever it is that you are doing, and that you are showing so much energy, expansion, and in the real world, I told you, you've got too much shit going on at one time, honey. Way too much. Your material world, your real world is demanding your attention like 24/7. Maybe, okay. Maybe 18/7, but that's still a lot. That's still a lot. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but I applaud your efforts. I do. I do. This goes beyond, like I said, your own need for stability and comfort. This has a lot more far-reaching consequences. Many hands touch it. In other words, many hands are involved in making this and creating this with you. And then also many lives also might be dependent upon your particular work that has got you so preoccupied. But underneath all that and surrounding all that is what looks like a very unsatisfying connection. And you, for bless your heart, you still insist you can heal your feelings, but you also are still confused by them. So I know you have a lot preoccupying your vision right now. And whoever's surrounding you, I wish they were in a better position to give you the love that you needed, because I see you becoming increasingly frustrated by the lack of effort. But I also need you to take responsibility for this energy too. I'm looking at a king and the Queen of Swords. They're intelligent, man. They're intelligent. They're intelligent fucking people. That's what they do. Yeah, they go cold. But a big part of that says, because I'm a rational human being, I have accumulated certain evidence that it's on me if I ignore it. With that Seven of Pentacles here, it's on you if you continue to ignore the information that's being handed to you. Obsessively waiting, fixated, waiting on someone to show you the love that you naturally want to feel and to express, but you're not getting. So you're going to have to take ownership of that. For now, all your busyness is keeping you preoccupied, but it is back there. I promise you. Whatever this is. I love it, honey. I love goals. I do. You're so goal heavy. And you have a lot of responsibilities. But eventually that's going to go back from that back burner on simmer to at the forefront again. Eventually. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. And I see it too in the future, because this pisses me off after all this. You still feel like you're coming up short. Yeah. That's because this problem was not resolved. Not the emotional one. Not the relationship one. Show me this Three of Pentacles, please. Show me this Three of Pentacles, please. Whew. Honey, I understand that kind of work. I know. But eventually your emotions are going to come back to the forefront when all the busyness dies down and you're still coming up short. Or you feel like you're coming up short. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Show me that, honey, if somebody cannot show you support or the appreciation of all the work and energy, what you want is correct, but you begrudgingly sitting around waiting for that person to realize that... no, that's your choice. Okay? To continue to choose someone who will not give you what you want, or cannot give you what you want, when you have all the evidence to show that, that is a choice. Okay? Because what you want is beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it is your responsibility to recognize it if the person you're immediately tied to cannot give you that, or will not. In which case, you anger yourself or frustrate yourself unnecessarily. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Okay. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Let me see. Let's see if we can do a turnaround. Show me the Three of Pentacles. Come on, man. I got you. King of Pentacles, I got you, honey. You might have some damn strong earth in your chart. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Oh my, especially Capricorn, Taurus. Oh my, I got you. Honey, I don't know what to tell you. And I know you might have a very strong Capricorn here. You might, again, have some very strong Capricorn in your chart. You could be down by the way. Oh, honey, God, you're just so... You've come into your own. You know what you're capable of. You know what you can do. The stability is at the forefront of your mind. Resourcefulness, being that provider, being that person that is the go-to, being that person that is responsible, who ties things together, who has that community of the community of spirit and the resourcefulness. You are that go-to person. Apparently, everybody's like, I need that Leo, and I need that Leo to do this, that, and I get it, honey. Jesus. You've got so much going on. Oh, and underneath all the current of this is the lack of emotional support. And I'm telling you, honey, it's this took a back seat in the interim of everything that needs to be done, which is a lot. But it is going to come back to the forefront. I promise you this. The Magician, the Two of Swords, the Four of Cups. I see it. You are still confused by it. You still are confused about why you're wanting more and why you are still dissatisfied and why the fuck are you so disappointed. Because your manifestation skills, I told you, are lovely. What you want is lovely and it's natural and it is correct. It doesn't mean you're getting it from the one that you want. Hence why I'm still seeing disappointment in you or for you in future. And given all your... mind you, this was already a problem before this stuff started kicking off. So Crosswatcher was like, yeah, well, that's one thing. They're always at work and they never think about me. No, this was a pre-existing issue. I'm just calling that for what it is right now. Okay. Show me the Magician. Future orientation, please, for Leo. Not quite. Okay. We're jumping back to this one. Show me the Magician, please. Show me the Magician, please. Let's see if we can turn that frown upside down. I don't know. Show me the Magician, please. You are still manifesting, as far as I can tell, the love energy because you are still disappointed. Show me the Magician, please. You work so hard for this stability to make a name. That's what's pissing me off. That's what I was trying so hard to articulate. You've worked so hard. The Leo I'm looking at today has worked very hard to make a name for themselves. I don't know how else to put that. You are knee-deep in community efforts. You are knee-deep in the security of other people's finances, not just your own. Reputations as well are on the line. I don't know who I'm looking at, but that's who I'm talking to. You have worked so hard to make a name for yourself. So this was already a pre-existing issue. And I could see that you were trying to gather your strength despite that because you knew this was coming up. To gather your emotional strength despite your relationship issues because you knew this was coming up. So how you left this particular energy has not improved. It's at the back of your mind. And now it's come back to the forefront, like I said it would. Show me the Magician, please. That's what's frustrating me. Do they just not like what you do? I don't get it. Show me the Magician. I mean, obviously it's more than just love and career. They're not tied together, not necessarily. It's just, oh, there's that. Told you it would come swinging back, and it's swung back hard. When all this busyness dies down, Leo, my love, when all this busyness, when all the bzzz, when it dies down, I told you what you put back there on simmer is going to come back. And it does. Louder. Where you left it is where it has stayed, and it has not improved. And in fact, it seems to have gotten worse. Your manifestation right here as the Magician, you, King of Wands, King of Cups, what you want is perfectly fine. But you're pissed off and you're frustrated that it's not. What do you mean? I turned back around and it's still the way we left it. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. It wasn't going to go anywhere. It wasn't going to go anywhere. How you left it is how you left it. How the both of you left it. Granted, I see your energy doing 1,000 things. And for some of you, that's almost a literal translation. I get it. You over here busting your ass making a name for yourself, but can you really say you're that surprised that when you turn back around, how you left your relationship is exactly the way it still is when you turn back to it, when all the busyness is said and done? Can you really say you're surprised that you are still wanting love? You're still not getting it from this person, and you're even more frustrated by it. You cannot guarantee other people. You just can't. And just because you want the best for your relationship doesn't mean the other person's putting in the work, honey. You can't tell me you're surprised that before your energy went on steroids doing whatever it is it's doing, making a name for itself, busting its ass, that when you left it like this, are you really that surprised to turn back around and see that it's still there? No. I'm sorry they cannot catch up to where you are, and I'm sorry they cannot meet you where you are in love, but you have to take responsibility for some of this. You had evidence here, baby. You had evidence right here that nothing had improved. I was like, you know what? I'm going to plow through whatever this is, and maybe when I turn back around, everything will be cool. Everything will be copacetic. No. The desire in you for that manifestation is even stronger now. I need to see more results of the feelings here. So I don't know who that is. I don't know who. See, that's what I'm telling you. Chariot. See, you're obsessed with the feelings. Where's the love? I want it. You feel the gap even more than when you left it. Telling you there's nothing wrong with the goal, but who are you trying to apply it to that you are so frustrated by? And it's really not even about them at this point. It's you. The gap in you is so large now for just wanting love and being exceedingly frustrated by not receiving it. Not the way you want it, not the way you need it. So it's not even pinning itself to this connection anymore, or this relationship, or this commitment. It's in the general sense, I need love. Yes, you do. So stop looking at the same person who cannot give it to you. It's not about them or what they're like, or if they're an asshole, or blah, blah, blah. You want what you want, and the person whom you hold responsible for that source of love is not giving it to you. So really, the responsibility comes down to you, because you had the evidence back here. You both had a little bit of intention to fix this. Or you just had a default, we're going to temperance it. Default, we're going to give it time, despite the strain and the labor. Page of Wands. We're going to work on the love. We will, totally. Oh, you're still confused. How come I'm still wanting love? Because you're not getting it. You're not getting it from the person you designated as your person. And you fucking want love. That's it. Some of that Two of Swords, please. You're still confused, and you don't know why you're still unhappy. Show me that Two of Swords, please. Honey, is that you? Honey? Summer camp hasn't started yet, so daughter's still home from school. I think she's trying to sneak down a little bit. Fucking called it, bro. Called it. Okay, I either need you to go upstairs to your room and wait till I'm done, or you can quietly make yourself lunch. Yeah. And I mean quietly. Thank you. Real mom stuff, you know. But now I do need to watch my language. Called it. I don't want to call it, Leo. Do you think I want to be right about this? I don't want to be right about this. I want you to be able to turn around to the person you love and love them without a bunch of shit. Without a bunch of nonsense. You're not getting it literally from this person. Are you looking at me? Do you see me? Do you see this? Do you see this? Four of Wands. I told you. I need a bit more evidence as a tarot reader before I start saying, oh, it's an ending. There wasn't. There was a loose and fast and loose agreement between the both of you to default. Just show it peace. Just show it time. It'll be fine. While your energy was gathering momentum for the correct direction and its wants and expectations, you knew you were going to enter a busy cycle. And you also knew you wanted more love and better sense of self and direction. But you also had evidence simultaneously that nothing was happening there. You entered an extremely busy period in your life. And I mean extremely. Your emotions went on the back burner. I saw it. Eventually, you were going to come out of that busy period. So you did. You did your job. You made your name for yourself. You took care of your constituents, your stakeholders, whoever the hell was involved in this, because it was a lot of activity. We jump back to the old relationship department. Guess what? Things have not improved. And in fact, they're worse. You still don't have the love you want and that you are very desirous of. And you still don't understand why you're frustrated. After all that work, you turn around and surprise things have not improved at all. What happened? Why? That same commitment is still evoking within you unhappiness. Not once, twice. What you want is right and natural. But wanting love from someone who cannot give it to you and still sitting there in your own juices and stewing on it and stewing on it and stewing on it, that's not natural. Someone cannot give you what they do not have. And I'm not even convinced anymore that you want it from this person so much as just in the general sense, because it is the most basic human need in the world, is to love and to be loved. And some of you are starting to feel the inclination to be the fool. Show me the Four of Cups. I don't know that you will. But surely the gap has become much more obvious to you. Show me that Four of Cups, please. Show me the Four of Cups, please. Show me that Four of Cups, please. Show me that Four of Cups, please. Show me that Four of Cups, please. There's Mr. Evidence again. Mr. Evidence Gatherer, right there. I don't know how much more evidence you need to come to terms with what it is you're feeling, and also specifically what you're not feeling from within yourself and from that person. What else, please? What's going to happen? There it is again, showing a page. I still see you giving to a situation that does not give to you. Not in a good way, not in a happy way, not in a healthy way, not a positive way, I'm sorry. But that's your choice. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. I'm not saying love. I'm saying a forced relationship because we don't know what else to do. Where you insist you don't know what else to do, even though you seem to understand you're unhappy. And you're not getting the love you want, and you desire it so much. I see you recommitting to principles, even though you have so little feeling behind them. That love there with that Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands were resistance to emotional investment, because I told you, it's not just about you being frustrated by what you're not getting from them. It's what you have stopped feeling for them too, because of it. You are now getting in that position of not being able to force yourself to feel what you do not feel. And if someone makes you struggle that much to experience natural love and a connection, you are eventually going to feel the same way too. You're going to start to wonder, why is it so hard for me to feel myself in my own relationship? Why? Because you were left to want. And I tell you, Leo, you can stop this shit now. Stop sitting there looking at your person getting angry and angrier about the feelings they don't feel and what they're not saying to you, not what they're expressing to you. You don't have to accept that. It's not good enough. And I know you went through a busy interim period. I can see that. But I don't want that for you. I'm just going to keep putting up with it because I don't know what else to do. I'm not happy, but I don't know how to change things. I'm going to continue to choose the commitment even though I struggle with my own love now. You desire it so much to the point of pain, but you continue to choose something that amplifies your pain. It does nothing to alleviate it. You are emotionally disconnected from this commitment. You still insist you're confused by it. No, you're not. You've made a conscious decision to choose that which does not give to you, and that you yourself now struggle to emotionally invest in. There's nothing wrong with your manifestation. You're just applying it to the wrong person. And I know it'd just be easier, right? If we could just love the person we committed ourselves to, that would just make things so much easier. Yeah. Yeah. But think about commitment. What did you sign up for? Love or lack of it? Did you sign up for a lack of love? Did you sign up to become so frustrated that you yourself start to shut your feelings down? Is that what you signed up for? No, that's not what you signed up for, honey. A lot of people think a real commitment just means sticking it out. And if that's your belief, that's your belief. But you need to know that that's what your belief is, and I'm calling bullshit on that right now, because that's not what this Leo wants. It's called the energy contradiction. So if you well and truly believe that a commitment means being in something no matter what, no matter how painful, no matter how difficult, and there's a clear absence of love, but hey, that's commitment, then that's your choice, that's your belief. If some of you believe that my commitment is what I signed up for, in terms of love, security, happiness, and healthiness and well-being, and my relationship no longer meets those terms and conditions, then you need to know that. You also need to come to terms with the fact that that part of your life is not being met. We continue to be unhappy, but do nothing in this relationship. You cannot get love from this person, not the way that you want it, and you yourself are shutting your own feelings down. You knew it back here. You had evidence back here, and you two got really close to the brink. Honey, did it ever occur to you that it might have been in your best interest to have this? Because it cannot properly heal, and there's not love being properly expressed. So, show me this Knight of Cups. That just got my attention. King of Pentacles, that's what I'm saying. Queen of Cups. We want the stability and the love. That's all you want. I can tell you have very strong aspects to your personality that dictate stability and resourcefulness. And again, I applaud that. I live my life by that same principle, even though I have 0 Earth in my chart. This is what you want. That huge emphasis on love. And also a huge emphasis on love and support for having done all those things. So someone to show you gratitude and love in that way. For all the work that you have done and continue to do. It's the simplest thing. I applaud you, I support you. Good job. Well done. It's not about what it is that you do, Leo. You put so much work into the stability, and I wish they did appreciate you more for that, just on principle. And I say the roles could just as easily be reversed, and I'm sure I'll have plenty of crosswatcher who's screaming at me, it's reversed, it's reversed, I've done everything for Leo, and Leo does. Okay, fine. Fine. But I'm reading Leo today, so. It's the simplest thing. And which, by the way, crosswatcher, you don't want it to be reversed, because I already told Leo they had more than enough evidence that this relationship isn't so great. So it's on them to continue to be obsessed over someone that they cannot connect with in that way, and become increasingly pissed off that there's no evidence of growth and emotions and love and care. So maybe you don't want it to be reversed, because I already told this Leo it's their responsibility to recognize this. What they want versus their reality are two different things. So be careful with that reversal thing. So this is what you want. But this is interesting. The Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse. 10 of Swords. 5 of Cups. We refuse to allow the loss to occur. This is what you want, and what's really happening. We refuse to allow ourselves to open up to the change of pain, and what pain affords, what endings afford. So, if you're willing to be in a commitment under these terms and conditions, you have to accept it if you're ever going to hope to find peace within yourself. If this is an acceptable commitment to you, you need to own it for what it is and not for what it isn't. And if this is not the commitment that you want, what are you going to do about it? Because you have a beautiful, hard-working energy, Leo. Very resourceful, very stable. I know you do what you need to do to get shit done. And it's admirable. Like I said, I understand that energy. I do. I live it every day. But I refuse to have someone in my life who can't appreciate my efforts. You understand what I'm saying? But that's me. Because everything I do speaks to everything who I am, right? This is just a reflection of me. So if there's someone in my life who cannot support that, support everything I've done, and understanding where it's coming from and why, it's really up to me, and it's my fault if I'm sitting there looking at that person saying, why don't you love me? Why don't you love me? Why don't you love me? Look at everything I've done. Why don't you? That's on me. It's not on them. If I choose to accept that person's energy, I'll give them power for the relationship I don't fucking want. Do you understand me? You give this person a lot of power for not loving you. So again, if that's the commitment you want, you need to accept it for what it is and not for what it isn't. I don't think you want to. I don't think you want to. This tension in me tells me that you don't like it. You don't like it 1 fucking % at all. You don't like it. So you get angry with them and possibly yourself unnecessarily because you continue to accept that which you do not want and hoping for other things to be, hoping for the relationship to be something that it isn't. It's just not how it works. 7. The 7th might be important to you as well as July. As we enter your birth season, of course, respectively, you might have had some incoming messages at the frequency that you were working. Oh, I bet that was the case. The 7th, like I said, just might be important. What else, please? What about messages? Anything else, please? Poverty. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. The responsibility in you is so high. The sense of responsibility in you is so high. I know you take care of things so quickly to take care of other people, your stability, their stability, and for many of you, you feel it's an expectation, like it's brought upon you. Yes. And if that's well and truly the case, then you need someone in your life who can give you the support that you are running around giving to other people. Honey, hold yourself responsible for the love you have. And not for the love that you don't. Stop looking at them, why are you waiting on anyone to show you the love you deserve? Hell no. It angers you. It frustrates you. And why? Because you're waiting on them to show you what they don't feel? You have the evidence, honey. Fuck that. I know you have the see? 4 wands in the reverse. Find a new pathway. Yeah, I agree. It's, anything else, please? The expectations for you to save, not just save, but support other people are phenomenal. And it's, I told you, concern, it's been with you for a while, okay? It's been with you for a while. What else, please? What else, please? Mirror, your relationships are a reflection of your wounds. So, if you're someone who has learned to live with less, you're going to find that in someone else. If you are someone who has learned to see love in terms of function, okay, and you produce all this function and you have little love to show for it, then that person is a reflection of the wounds. Look to that person. And the negativity and the bad things you experience in your relationship are a reflection of the wounds within yourself. Okay? Why do you keep yourself connected to someone who cannot give you what you want? And what you want is incredibly simple. Why? What is lacking in you? What do you feel is lacking? Because, honey, I see an absolute fucking rock star. I see a fucking rock star here. I see a Leo who gets shit done. You take care of other people. Many people depend upon you. Community stuff. Employees, you name it. That's all you fucking want is love. Unconditional love. Those are literally the words here. It's unconditional love. You want to see that mirrored in someone else, but that's not what you're getting mirrored back to you at all. Palm tree, the stability thing, I know. Do not conflate stability with love. People do it all the time. I see a lot of stability here. I see a Leo busting their ass to make their own name and fortune and whatever in this world and stability, but you're not getting the love. So don't conflate those two. Don't confuse those two. They don't necessarily correlate. Just because you're comfortable and stable does not mean you're receiving the love and care and nurture and affection and support that you need. Clearly. Stringing a decision, it's just stringing things along. It's taking too long. It's taking way too long. It's taking way too long. This thing keeps getting strung out. Okay, is there anything? I'm so sorry, honey. If this isn't for you, don't take this reading. It has very specific elements attached to it. That's long running, and I don't know who needs to hear it. So, if you identify with it, I am so sorry. I would obviously not want to see this for you. Clearly. But you have to know if you continue to choose this relationship, it is your choice, and you continue to be unhappy and disconnected from it because you're still not receiving the love you need. You're still manifesting the same old shit. Love. Right? Your 3D world is so much easier to connect by comparison. And it's so busy. And it's so labor intensive, your 3D world, but at least you got results from that, right? You get results from it. You can see it. You can touch it. You can look at it. You can feel it. But the love thing, you're manifesting it, and you're still coming up short on the results. It doesn't make any fucking sense, does it? You have enough evidence here. What I don't like, honey, is the lack of support. That pisses me off. Okay. King of Cups and the Hermit here. For some of you, we are looking at, obviously, September as a significant time frame. Does not have to be. Please take these with a grain of salt. I often think about doing away with time checks altogether because timelines in tarot are already flexible as it is. Okay, and then we also have heavy water energy, King of Cups. That could be by next Cancer season, which puts us into late June to late July, or we're talking Scorpio season because that is technically their card, so Scorpio season. And that would be Virgo Scorpio season for some of you. So yeah, that would put us in September, October, and then into November. We have the 4th, the 17th, the 9th in the general sense. Okay. God, Aquarius season. Many of you are going to hold on in the hopes that you can heal your love energy. And again, that's your choice. Six of Wands. What's that about? I know you want to feel more confident about your relationship energy. But do you have the evidence to feel more confident in your relationship energy, Leo? Do you feel like you have the confidence? Are you seeing any progress? I see many of you delaying what's best for you because you keep holding out hope for fixing the love energy. All right, wand energy tends to be a little bit faster. The 14th might be important. The 24th, June. We also have, again, more August energy for some of you. A week, possibly 2 weeks. But I just don't see that happening. Do we have anything else here, please, for Leo? 6 of Swords. Okay. 6 weeks. What about it? 6 and 6 more that June. What about it? What about the 6 of Swords? Moving on or moving towards new love, possibly. I stress possibly because the Leo I'm looking at is looking at despite all the love you want, honey, you keep asking to get it from one person who is not giving it to you. Six of Swords to the Ace of Cups, yes. There is the potential for you to move on from this and go into new love, but it requires action on your part. Yes, you have to make that particular decision to make that particular investment. It's conditional, in other words. It will not just be handed to you. You will have to make a conscious decision to move forward in your life if you want to move forward into a new love. For some of you, that very critical energy is occurring, or decision-making might be happening now around June. I'm seeing a lot of 6 references. Yes, decision. It is a decision. I have to agree with you. I have to agree. I have to agree. And for some of you, you will feel when that calling is right, when you've done more healing on yourself and where it is that you want to be and what it is that you want to feel. But you have to make that conscious decision to move forward, because you otherwise have new opportunities here that are actually real and viable in love, with a confident or more confident sense of relationship direction with that Ten of Cups. But you have to make the conscious decision. You have to heal. You have to go within. You have to look at all your evidence and say, is this really where I want to be in terms of the commitment? Is this good enough for me? Is this good? I don't know, Leo, is it? Is this good enough for you? You're just kind of holding out, getting angrier, more suppressed in your energy about the love you want versus what you're getting. Being kind of detached, confused by your 4 wands. If we're committed and Hierophant, then why aren't we happy? Why am I not in love? Why am I not? And by the way, why do I feel less inclined to give you more and more love every day? Oh, because you're not giving me any. Oh, I forgot about that. No, you didn't. There's a growing resentment in you. But it's realistic. And I know where it's coming from. This is not how we start out our relationships and commitments and things. But that doesn't mean that this isn't where they could end up. So what do you do with it? Take your own Ace of Wands energy, honey, and use it on yourself. Is this where you want to be? Because I still see you determined to hold on to something you don't particularly feel one way or another for. You want so much, but you also become so numb to the person you are immediately with. That's enough. I don't want this for you. Fuck that. Leo, honey. For those of you who have been there and you've done that and you bought that fucking shitty t-shirt, you put it in the comments, you let other Leos know about, I was in this situation, I've been there, I've done that, I held on as long as I could of sitting there obsessing about love and why I wasn't getting it, why I was so dissatisfied, and I decided I couldn't do it anymore. I didn't receive enough support, I was busting my ass, and for what? You speak up, you put it in the comments. For those Leos who are like, you know, I can live with this. I can make a life with this. I'm fine with that. I can do that. Because I see that there is a potential here, but it's so small for you to move on. You know, oh, only one. G. I finally got new charms. I can actually see these properly. Yay, G. Yes, I agree. Heal your fucking heart. It's a nurse's cap over the heart. The literal translation is heal your heart, know your worth. Dog with a bone, anxiety. Yes, I know. I understand. It's been on your mind and it's going to continue to be on your mind if you don't deal with this. Small reading glasses. The hot air balloon. Travel, open to the skies, open to new adventures. You know, it just... the imagination, the depth of adventure and seeing the world from a different plane of existence, from a different point of view, all is small when you look from above. And you're open to the world when you see things with new eyes, that Fool energy. And here's your coin. This is Leo. You. Leo. You. I think it has on the back, it just says. Okay. Generous. Yes, of course you are. You're generous. Generous G. That's great. Generous and G. Leo. Anything else here, please? M. P. MP. The tulip. The flowering. Romance. Love. O. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag, of course. P. That's so... I can spell goop. Well, kind of gop. G-O-P-P-N-N. Okay. Okay. Sounds like a semi just rolled down the street. I'm in the middle of the suburbs. I don't know. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm sorry the timelines weren't tighter. Just regardless, please know that if you want more and you have enough evidence now that the one you were tied to is not where you can get the love, not where you can feel in love, and not where you can be in love, and you're not receiving what you need despite all your best experiences and skills and fortitude and sense of stability and you're not getting what you need, baby. Go get what you fucking need, please. I don't want you to turn into someone who is angry and resentful and bitter when they're older and they're looking back at their relationship. I did all that. I worked so hard. And I don't really have someone to share it with, but technically I do. Okay, that's enough. I'm sorry. Oh, good God. Okay. If this was helpful to you, put it in the comments. The relationship stuff aside, just congratulations on all your hard work, because that's clearly here. You're clearly someone who is highly valued by their community, their family and friends. In fact, I can see that many people feel that they rely upon you in order to generate their own sense of resourcefulness, monetary or otherwise. Okay, and you know this, it weighs upon you. Tulip, 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 orange, oranges. Or perhaps you want to give a flower to somebody. Small hope. Hmm. Such a simple gesture to give someone a flower. It's such an old world. The tulip, the flower, the daisy, the rose. It's one of the oldest gestures in the world, in human culture, just human existence, to give someone a flower, no matter how humble, like a dandelion, or how majestic, like the tulip or the rose. It's one of the simplest gestures in the world to indicate vulnerability, love, and a willingness to try in that particular arena that we call feelings. It's the simplest of gestures to indicate a willingness to try. I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking about that so hard. I don't know why. I don't know why. Possibly something to do with tulips. Perhaps some of you want to extend a flower to someone new. I said it's the simplest of gestures to indicate the simplest of feelings and indications, you know. Just general indications of one's interest. And it's always a beautiful thing. It's the simplest of things. Such a lovely gesture, you know. So much can be said in such a little thing. It's a flower. Even little kids do it without being told what it means or why. Did you ever notice that in the Six of Cups? It's, let's see if I can find it now. I'm so sorry, honey. I don't mean to focus on this. I know many of you have already turned this off by now. That's fine. I cater to the long haulers. I am hashtag tarot movie. Okay. Fuck it. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. Okay. Honey, I'm like that 10 of Pentacles. Okay. It's my channel, and I'll cry if I want to. No, we'll go as long. Okay. So the classic depiction of the Six of Cups. Even children know. Even children know without being told or explained to or instructed by adults to give each other little gifts as a form of expression of one's feelings. It's the simplest things. I think about you in that way. I have sweet feelings for you in that way, and I'm trying to be vulnerable to you in that way. That's why the Six of Cups is sweet. The boy gives the girl flowers. Or reverse sometimes. But it's the idea of the gift exchange and the flower. Some of you just want to be shown that appreciation. In the smallest of ways. In the simplest of gestures. A little bit of love, a little bit of appreciation can go a long way. Yes, it can. I agree with you. I hope you, at the risk of sounding very cheesy, Leo, but I think you understand me. I hope you extend yourself that flower of kindness. Show yourself that kindness. You know, show yourself that love and appreciation first. And maybe you'll understand. Maybe you'll understand what you've experienced with this connection and why. But you do need to love yourself first. Show yourself that appreciation, because I know some of you simply just want the smallest of gestures. Like I said, what you want is quite simple. So perhaps measure it realistically. Oh, I've lost him. Oh, I've lost the devil. Oh, I've done lost the devil. Well, oh, here he is. And measure that realistically with what you're actually getting. Okay. Maybe it's time for you to extend your flower to someone else. Perhaps you already want to. Perhaps you've thought about it 1,000 times. There's a reason for that. I don't know why I keep going back to that. I'm seeing it through somebody's mind. I thought about giving that person a flower. Yeah. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. I don't know it's necessarily this person, but anyway, that's enough. And would they like a tulip? Yes, they would. Or a rose. Or a daisy. Whatever. Okay, that's enough, Leo. I'm so sorry. I got fixated on this flower thing and I couldn't get it out of my mind. Anyway, take care. Be well.